Hello everybody and welcome back to the Classwarrior87 Sekiro playthrough. We left off at the poison pool. For the purposes of the ending, I am going to be getting the ability that allows you to swim under the water, because I need it. I really should have went to Senpu Temple before going to okay. Shit. Well, that didn't go how I expected it to. Okay, this boss isn't particularly difficult, but a lot of people seem to really struggle with it. I'm not sure why, to be honest. It's really not that difficult. I'm going to show you how to make it not that difficult, and then you too can find it not that difficult. Oh god, the fuck out of here, man. I wonder if this is because I didn't take that extra stealth skill. This other guy hasn't even seen me. No, will this guy just like go back to whatever he was doing before? I don't really recall having any issues here previously. Right, so if you really want to be an absolute pussy through this bit, then here's how to do that. Oh, come on, really? Like, really? That's some bullshit. Rest. Okay, I'll quickly do it while I'm still under the influence of the Gaichi. Okay, that's fine. So I guess that's probably the hardest thing about this fight, actually. Gachi and Sugar seems to work for quite a decent length of time. Now, honestly, just run down here. Like she's got to come here to get you. Main thing you need to watch out for is the grab that she does. I find that just jumping backwards seems to help with it. Or jumping to the side like that. Shit. Yeah, okay, so harder than I remember. Or maybe it's got something to do with the bell, who knows. Nope. and that's how not to do it. But yeah, if you do that, you will get. If you do avoid that, you will just get stomped, basically. What? Okay, come on, let's do this. I haven't even had a chance to warm up today. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not letting you lure me over there. Come on. Just wait, no, fucking. What I normally find effective is the oh, okay. Okay, that's a thing. Holy shit. Okay, that was completely by accident, and I did not mean to use the mortal draw there at all, but it worked amazingly. Okay, so that's the new favourite. Use the mortal draw. I was going to say that the Shinobi Skill at the end of the skill tree, or the prosthetic one, sorry. I forgot what it's called, but it allows you to buff your weapons with wind or flame, and basically that's what I normally use against these enemies, and it's quite effective. You know, pop a flame vent as you run in, flame vent, and then immediately follow it up with an attack that coats your weapon with fire, and you can just like lay into it, and she takes massive burn damage. And that works normally. But holy shit, the mortal draw absolutely annihilated her there. That was crazy. Like, that posture damage just came out of nowhere. I'll definitely be using that in future. Which is just as well because we've got another one of those enemies soon. Yeah, guy with the shotgun is just a total dick. He's got way too much armor and health for a guy with a shotgun. It's just not cool. Right, there's a bunch of other loot around here, so I'm just going to get that. When going in the poison swamp, use a contact medicine. You have a weak, gives you a weaker form of poison, which works much more slowly than the actual poison, which you'll quickly get from running around in this place. Don't think there's anything more than that, to be honest. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Probably notice a grapple point up there as you pop down. This is how you get that irritating loot that you can see up above. Right, in the middle here you can go up to get that loot. I'm going to go through here and get the items. There's some extra stuff through here. Kind of. big monkey skeleton or ape skeleton there. Could be alluding to something, maybe, that happens later on. We'll see. Okay, so you get this first thing here. Decent. Fuck yeah. Wow, I don't even recall the loot being that good. But yeah, that's nice. I like it. Right, so this is a notable area, which, when we come back later, if you come here after fighting the Guardian Ape, you will have to fight the Headless Ape and his mate, which is just an absolute nightmare. It's probably the hardest fight in the game, if I'm totally honest. Just because it's chaotic, and it's really just, you know, it's the unpredictability of it that makes it dangerous, whereas at least all the later bosses, although tough they are, there's an element of predictability about them.
Oh. 行ってしもうた。すぐそこにおったのに。お主。ん？おお、忍び殿か。聞いてくだされ。それがしはついに見申した。女の僧者でござる。遠目にもわかる。美しく、だが儚い様子の。ああ、呼んでおるのはわしなのか、尋ねるのじゃった。つい聞き惚れておるうちにすっそう、父上から霧深い隠し里のこと、忌まわしい里ゆえ決して立ち入るでないと。さて、この先はなんとも濃い霧の森をあの女僧者のもと。ああ、霧の奥で。
Okay, so it looks like he's, you know, on his way to finding the shamisen player. So this place confused the fuck out of me to begin with. Like, place is just like totally maze-like. First things first. Down there, there's a headless and a bunch of loot. So, future reference. More giant cockerels around here. I don't know where the hell they are exactly though. Just hear it. Oh. Quite sure what it was doing there, but it was a bit weird. Is this a headless? No. I wonder if those guys say anything intelligible in the English voiceover. Edgy.
Oh, お主もし御仏の道を知る者ならば仏敵を撃ってはくれまいか。仏敵だと。そうじゃ。村人たちをまやかすため幻廃寺か。もし扉がとなあ、あれもしと。
Okay, I mean, this guy doesn't really serve much purpose, to be fair. Not even sure what he's called. Okay. So, there are other ways to approach this, such as dropping down below, which I'm so fucking tempted to do to get that loot. Actually, yeah, why not? Let's do it. I'm not fighting the Headless though. Also, this is another way to the next area. It's pretty fucking ominous, to be honest. Fuck it, let's do this. Oh my god, this is too much fog. Oh, fuck. This is like pretty much a fucking carbon copy of like the shaded woods from Dark Souls 2. It was one of my least favourite places in that game as well. Right, okay, that's where Headless is over there. I need to make sure I've got an escape route though if I'm gonna go jump down and grab his loot. Oh come on, you don't have a head, how can you see me? Leave me alone, Headless. Ah. Yeah, fuck that. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of fun. Oh, I'm kind of interested in that other place that we found across there, actually. I'm pretty certain I know where it leads, but like, I don't think I ever went through this way. In case you're wondering, yes, there is a way to dispel the fog, and it makes exploring this area a lot more forgiving. Also, there's no enemies once you've cleared the fog, which is super helpful. Yeah, this is leads exactly what I thought it would. Nope. What the hell? I didn't even mean to do that either. It's like this mortal bullet. This mortal draw is like coming to the rescue all the time. As far as I can tell, these guys are just like your typical mountain bandit type enemies. They don't seem to do anything different. Just exactly the same as the guys in the state. Now, if you explore the area, you'll quickly figure out that there's no obvious way into the building, and as the guy said before, you gotta get through the second floor, and getting through the second floor isn't so obvious. So actually we have to take a bit of a detour to get there. To be honest, it's probably best to leave all the loot running around here until the next, until the fog's cleared, basically. Oh my god. I tried to jump that before and there's actually a wall you can just... For fuck's sake. Who the fuck? But yeah, I could have just done this the whole time. Don't know why I didn't. Didn't even notice it. Oh shit. So I've got Puppeteer Ninjutsu now, which I could use to... The monkeys are irritating, but overall the boss itself is really easy. It's just a literal copy of Juzel the Drunk. It does nothing any different. And just like before, he's only a threat really when he's got his pals around. And this guy's pals are a bit easier than Juzel's. I like at this point I'm playing a game where there's a monkey shooting a gun at me and I'm just like, yeah, that's fine. Oh come on, that's some bullshit. Really? This guy's got some like killer poison range. kind of a messy fight, but didn't help that I got fucking pinned in the corner at that one point where I just couldn't seem to, I couldn't get out of the way or anything, and I just couldn't see what was going on. It's pretty bad. Not fun when that happens. It's not really the ideal terrain to be fighting that character, to be that mini boss, to be honest. Pretty sure that shit's cancer, but like, okay. Super weird. So your first like thoughts when you get here are probably going to be something along the lines of like, what the fuck is that? Deserve extra. What the fuck? I deserve extra points for tackling him into the fire though, I'll be honest. This guy literally can't do anything at all to you, so don't worry about it. Just kick his ass, basically. You'll come across the same guy later, well, other similar enemies later in the game, and to be honest, the ones you come across later are a much greater threat. I'm still not totally clear on what the fuck happened to those guys. So having done that, is now cleared out all of the enemies. It's opened the pathway. This was previously a cliff here that you couldn't get past, although it always looks suspicious because there's lanterns there. Anyway, let's quickly scout the area because there's some extra loot lying about, such as this open grave here, or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. And this place is now sort of all clear of enemies, and you can see exactly where everything is, which is awesome. Adamite scrap, that's actually really useful. Quite a pain in the ass to farm that stuff actually, so you definitely want to take that where you can get it. I think I've pretty much cleared most of the place out. Okay, whatever, I'm convinced I've got most, if not all, the loot. So it's on to the next area. Some loot down there. There's also I'm not even sure if he's technically a mini boss. I think he's just a regular Lone Shadow. There's a Lone Shadow guy down there. We've got a memorial mob here who sells some decent things. So we'll go say hello to him.
極よこんなとこ死者が死ねぬものでさあ
So this one sells Gaijin sugars. It sells a mottled purple gourd, which, as it describes there, reduces your terror buildup, which is really useful, especially when it comes to going around and hunting down the Headless and dealing with certain other enemies, especially one particular one that's coming up soon. Also sells adamantite scrap. I highly recommend you purchase that. In fact, I'm going to buy the other one as well right now because it's just going to save me having to farm it later. It also sells treasure carp scales as well, which worth getting just to complete the quest. I'm not going to get them right now though. I'll pick them up along the treasure carp route later on. Plus I don't think I've got enough money for it anyway. Okay, let's just fight this guy now while we're here. In fact, I wonder if I can just stealth him. I mean, it seems possible, right? Oh shit, that worked. Okay, nice. Awesome. That is what you want, basically, to just not have to fight those assholes where possible. Because believe me, there's going to be plenty of them for you to fight later on. So, of course, it's always good to get the practice against them. Nothing particularly amazing there. Just gonna check I don't have any. Oh, that's fine. Right, okay, so this is Mibu Village. A place full of weird fucking assholes. They just seem to like pop out of thin air. Okay, yeah, they come out of the ground. Okay, that explains everything. There's a guy with a big stick, which, you know, big stick guys are always fun. I always think those barriers are breakable. They never are. So you'll find an NPC in here who's a bit odd.
Oi. 落ち着け。あんたまともな人かい？ああ。よかったよ。あんたはまともなお人だよ。
This is like mega Bloodborne vibes up in here.
何か聞きたいことがあるのかい？ただすまねえが ほら、このままカゴかぶったままでいさせてくれ。
この村はどうなっている？
オラにもよくわからねえ。気づいたらみんなおかしくなっちまってた。オラもずっと頭がぼーっとしていたんだけども、ゲーゲー吐いたら目が覚めたんだ。喉が渇いてたくさんお酒を飲んだからな。きっとそれで吐いちまったんだ。神主様が時々お酒を振る舞ってくださるんだ。ただな、お酒を飲むと喉が渇いちまう。酒樽はすぐ空になる。仕方なく皆池や川の水をすするんだ。けどな、飲めば飲むほど喉が渇く。喉が渇いて渇いてたまらなくなるだ。
What the fuck?
この村の
わからねえ。ただみんな頭がぼーっとしてるときはなかなか消えない日、今
消えない日。
漁師の犬彦のやつが松ヤニを燃やして家
This is
に
useful
立てこもってたんだ。あいつの松ヤニは長く燃えるからな。犬彦は村の花だから神主様。
その犬彦の
池の向こう側さ、どん詰まりに犬彦
Inuhiko,
の
so we
家
need
が。
to pop by the Inuhiko's
神
house.
主とは
神主様はこの川沿いに遡った先、水源に近いお社にいらっしゃるぞ。神主様はおっしゃってた。皆でお酒をたくさん。都人ってなんだろう。そうかい。オラはここでカゴに
So the palace would be some kind of reference to the Fountainhead Palace, and to be honest, to this day I still don't know exactly what the deal is with the Mibu village and why the villagers are insane. I mean, they've been drinking the water, but like, so what? Like, what's the big deal with the water? Very subtle. Waste of time. Shit. Oh, I've got a bit of a stutter there. I'm not sure. Oh, what's going on with the stutters? Not liking the stutters. Really hoping that doesn't continue. Gotta love a fight guy who just stands around smashing a hammer off the ground for like no reason. God, not the stealthiest Shinobi. It's just spirit emblems. Fuck. I'm sure this is the bit where enemies grab you from the ground, which is just not ideal at all. Yep, this is it. So just try to spend as little time on the ground as possible. It's my recommendation. It's the dude with the bell, like I really don't want to have to fight another one of those assholes. Hopefully I'm out of range of his fucking bell. Oh. sure I've ever noticed this before. And it's only a pallet anyway, never mind. Petty yellow gunpowder, useful stuff. Puppeteer with a spin. My fat guy will just run around fighting everybody. It lasts quite a decent amount of time as well, but once it runs out, well, turn faster, they'll just die. Very nice. I mean, those guys are going to be fighting all fucking day, to be honest. It's just... Okay, I'm glad he died. That would have taken a while. These guys are not particularly threatening. They've got some weird attacks, and the big guys that come with them are way more dangerous. Okay, so... this is the point where things are about to get kind of interesting. Although actually, I do need to do something else first. I don't need to, but I do. So as we were as we were mentioning before, I mentioned Inuhiko's house, which is down this way. That's just super creepy. It's like clutching a homeward idol as well, which is... not sure what the purpose of that is. Angry fish. Fishman. Yeah, the watermill just is not working. Guess I didn't even go down to Hugo's place. The villagers seem to be some sort of like undead or something, so it's a bit weird. I'm not quite sure how they relate into the whole thing, although I have some ideas. So I think we can assume this is Inuhiko's house. Although apparently there's like literally nothing inside it. Oh great, a big bell man just came out of the ground. Perfect. Right, okay. So this is a unique upgrade material. There's only one in the game and it will, as it says, it can be used to upgrade your flame vent. Not sure exactly which one you get for it, to be honest. Yeah, fuck that, I'm not fighting the two bell guys, it's just no way. There are probably more efficient ways of getting through this place. Right, honestly, this next mini-boss is probably one of the harder ones in the game. She drives everybody utterly insane.
Shinobi 殿か。あの調べに気を取られ、深くを取り申した。しかときっとこの先にやはり。やはり。
Right, well. Turns out he wasn't actually wrong about the shamisen player. She is real. Kind of. You know, for the first time we can actually hear the shamisen. Okay, how to put this? I'm gonna give you some tips to make Orin a lot easier. The first of which, well, this is gonna sound absolutely stupid, but ceramic shards. Second, obvious, divine confetti. She's a ghost. It's not immediately apparent, but yeah, she's a ghost. The other thing, persimmon. Like, the persimmon just builds your posture damage on her so quickly. Right, so this is how the ceramic shard works. You throw it, and it allows you to get a cheap shot on it. Super useful.
サクサ様来てくれぬならせめて代わり
Now the
に
tricky part is actually getting to use your items because she's really quick. Like no matter what distance you get, she will be on you. Nah, she's gonna get me. Fuck. Plus there's loads of like pieces of shit around the arena for you to get stuck on. Right. Oh shit. This is the point where I might finally get to use my divine confetti. Oh god, she's honestly... it's easy to see why people hate this enemy, and honestly I really do as well. She's entirely optional, obviously, but like most people, if you're anything like me,
サクサ様
you will not feel right about progressing onwards without finishing this boss fight.
せめて代わりに
Don't know why I even attempted to block that shit. That was close. This is gonna have to be one of those situations where I actually use the sugar. See, that's the problem. She's like well, she's invincible all of the time. Whenever you see her, it's looking sort of transparent. You can't hurt her.
隠すのですか
Straight away, like back on the shamisen, like nothing ever happened. Okay, I really appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Right, this is how few times I've actually died. It's only the second hard death this playthrough. Okay, so, of course you can't speak to Orin, but you quickly find out that she's absolutely insane. I think this time what we'll do is... use the sugar first. Divine confetti. Let's get these ceramic shards on the go.
サクサ様来てくれぬならせめて代わりに
I didn't use the persimmon. Fuck.
どうして隠すのですか
Now I don't want to waste the persimmons because like you kind of need them, although not for this ending that I'm going for. It doesn't matter, I can use them. Right, whatever. Let's just for the sake of this fucking boss, I'm taking the bell demon off, like seriously. I promise I'll go and put it back on after. Maybe. We'll see. Right, so sugar. Okay, actually we'll go with the posture one because I think that'll come in useful. Divine Confetti, then Persimmon. This is one of those fights where using cheap prosthetics can really be an option if you feel like you're really being driven to the end of your tether. No, don't use that. Can't even remember what I'm trying to do here. Here we go.
サクザ様、来てくれぬならせめて代わりに。
Right, you should usually use that that end of that combo to not as a chance to stomp on her head. It's only fitting for a musical boss that she's also one of these bosses where it's good to know the rhythms.
サクザ様、
1, 2, 3.
くれぬなら
Okay, that one's a bit different.
せめて代わりに。
To be fair, she's quite hard to deflect. Interesting that she cancelled out of the perilous attack there. She's a little erratic, to be honest. Well, not erratic, but precise, like. The fact that she's a ghost as well, you just can't get an easy hit. You can't get the easy hits on her. She's okay, yeah, she doesn't like fire. What about that? Shit. Also, the firecrackers won't affect her if she's ghostly. Like when they hit.
どうし
Okay.
隠すのですか。
So I guess we're doing this the hard way. I had a feeling this would be the point where I started dying a lot, actually. Wow, okay. Damn. It's only our third death, so the dragon rot has only just begun. Most people would have come across the dragon rot much sooner than this in the game, but not I.
因果よのなかなかに死にきれぬようじゃ。
Okay, so the dragon rot is the thing that I mentioned in an earlier video where it makes the NPCs ill. Don't worry too much about it, because as far as I've noticed, nobody ever actually dies from it. And also you can just consume a dragon tear to get rid of it. A dragon blood drop or whatever it is. Okay, so back to wherever the fuck I was just now. Fucking Orin. This is one enemy that's always bothered me a lot, and for some reason I had a really easy time in my last playthrough with him. After I did exactly the same tactics, but for some reason it just seemed to work. But not this time. Not this time. I'm not even going to bother with the Divine Confetti because, like, I don't have many of them there. It's a skill fight overall, so let's just do it. Oh, fuck's sake. God damn, man. Really all I want are those glancing shots where I actually do a bit of damage. Also that. Damn, man, I'm just having a terrible time trying to deflect it. Don't know why I used that, that was dumb as fuck. Totally waste of speed emblem. Oh, why the fuck? I missed an opportunity to stomp my head there as well. Cancels out of all the moves and stuff whenever it fucking feels like it. It's so annoying. What the fuck happened there? Keep missing the fucking. I have a posture broken, so just keep it up. You don't have to worry too much about keeping the posture up. You just need to like back off a little bit, let your own posture get better for a little bit. Keep up the deflections. And just don't get careless when just because you know she's really good. Fuck. She's a dangerous one over in.
よかった。作座様が代わりにあの子をよこしてくれた。そこにいるのですね。
Right. So, makes you wonder, like, from what she just said there, was Jinzumon drawn here by her? Or was it this Lord Sakusa guy?
そこにおるのは
あ、
忍び殿には
レイだと。
あの女僧者を連れてきてくださったであろう。ついさっきわしを撫でながら調べを聞かせてくれた。今までとは違う
Sword hilt is in a weird position.
子守歌のような安らか奏でながらよく来てくれましたねと。やはりわしを呼んでおったのじゃな。
Prepare to
忍
cry.
び殿。わしは
Okay, so that guy's dead. I'm not sure what the significance of the... Like, I'm not sure I understand the whole thing with the bundled statue and what the deal is with that, but... Did it come from Jinzumon, or was it something that Orin gave to Jinzumon before he died? What's the situation with that? So there's some hidden loot down here. Stupid fucking place to keep a treasure chest full of skulls and stuff. But whatever. Finally. But yeah, that's the end of Jinzumon's quest line. Maybe it's Orin, that's it. And he dies. Orin dies, possibly for the second time. Hurt you if you aren't careful. Okay, you can get inside here by scouting out into here. There's a shinobi door, or floor, should we say. There's a bunch of loot in here. I'm quite proud of myself getting a bit better at defeating no Rin, by the way. I did a lot better that time than I have a bunch of times in the past, and we didn't even need the confetti and stuff. So yeah, just forget about divine confetti and pursuance and all the rest of it.
Oi. Oi.
おおじゃが足りぬ。さあさあさあさあ飲むさあさあああおやはりこの都人波やはりこみ
So there's something in the water, it seems. Perhaps. Or something in the sake. What is that? Nice. So exploration really pays off in this game, so always explore. It's just some pointless glowing shit, never mind. Oops. Can I not have that one as well? Okay, so, and time for the last boss of this area. Corrupted Monk. Pretty easy, to be honest. I mean, I say that, but I'm probably gonna die like an absolute moron. Been a little bit of a while since I got Corrupted Monk, so I just need to get back in swing of these. No pun intended there. Shit. Annoying. so... Oh. Alright, yeah, of course. Right, so to use that that skill, the prosthetic top prosthetic skill. Basically just pop. I haven't got the air block for some reason. Remember this boss being really easy for some reason, and it's not as easy as I remember. Gotta stop jumping. That was so fucking dumb. I'm not sure if you can be carry counter that first, probably, but it's a bit of an awkward one. Might try it next time. If I remember. I'm getting the hang of this again. Shit. Okay. Well, I think that shall be a lot easier next attempt. Also, because the monk seems to be some sort of ghost, probably a good idea to use the divine confetti as well. Let's do it. Also, sometimes later on in the game, when you come through here, there's a spirit swordsman who confronts you on the bridge back there. I just can't figure out what his deal is, why he appears, sometimes not others, or what his purpose is. Like, I feel like it means something lore-wise, but... What? Fuck's sake, I'm absolutely terrible at night. I just walked in. I just did not think it would hit me. Apparently not susceptible to fire, which makes sense for a ghost, I guess. Oh god damn it, that was... Oh, again, what? I'll not be happy until I get the fucking posture break version. Oh, fuck off. Oh god damn, I did not expect that. Shit. Wrong button again. You know what? Fuck this boss. What the fuck? I admit that was cheap of me to do that. Using the divine curse. Bit shady, but I would have died otherwise. Although I could have used the bite down actually. Okay, so I now have the ability to swim underwater, which means that I can go around the game collecting all the carp scales. I'm probably not going to put that in the main video because it's fucking boring. Or maybe I will, just to show you the locations. Some decent upgrades there. See what that guess it's just a bit of lore about the snake eyes. Because we all love the snake eyes. We haven't even met the other one yet. You know, originally I hadn't even planned to come through this area fully. I was just gonna get the bonfire, but I guess why not? So obviously the palanquin is here for some purpose or another, which we'll explore soon enough. But that's Mibu Village anyway. For now, there's nothing really else to do here. Hadn't even planned on doing over in, but you know. Some things just have to be done, I guess. And to be fair, once I get that kind of urge to start... Well, once I start fighting a boss and they beat me a bit, I'm like, that's it. I'm getting you. You're going down. And of course, Orin was no exception. Actually, the one thing that I will do before I do anything else, I'm going to pay a quick visit to the Temple Grounds bonfire idol in Senpu Temple, which I highly recommend you do. Now, you will not need to do this if you've cleared this whole area out and gotten to the main hall idol before beating Genichiro. However, if you come into this place after beating Genichiro, then the item that you need to get is in here. So I missed a treasure carp there. Okay, so you find this holy chapter infested. They really love keeping their paper underwater, don't they, on this? Holy Book on Enlightenment, inscribed for the Divine Child of Rejuvenation. For an age I've been blessed by the worm. To be undying is to walk the eternal path to enlightenment. Thus I must become enlightened to understand why I cannot die. It is said the Holy Dragon's origins were in the West, so I wonder how did the worm come to be bestowed upon me. So we really don't get any explanation of what the false dragon's heritage really is, to be fair. I don't get why all these like statues and stuff are underwater though, it's a bit odd. Oops. And I'm gonna go take the... Basically what you do is for one of the endings you take this this book, chapter, text, whatever you want to call it. Take it, give it to the Divine Child of Rejuvenating Waters. It's Senpu Temple. Oops. Travel. Inner Sanctum.
巫女の死のようこそ。すみまお米がまた。
受け取れ。
それは。
お主に渡してくれと書かれていた。
ありがとうございます。受け取ります。
どうした？
私はあの人たちをまだどうしようもなく憎んでいるのです。すみません。お米がまた。さようなら、あなたの行く末に。
It's kind of irritating me trying to remember how to get the temple skill tree. Like, there's a Senpu art tree, but I just can't fucking remember how to get it. It's driving me a bit insane, to be honest. I really don't recall. I'm gonna have to find out at some point soon. Besides this, there's not really a whole lot left to do in terms of before we have to make some pertinent choices. Let's see. Speak to Kuro, I guess, and then it's on to Sunken Valley, basically. Clear Sunken Valley, which will be the next video. And then it's Owl, Fountainhead Palace, revisiting Hirata Estate, which ought to be fun. I've never done that bit yet.
物資はい。留飲はしかし繰り返せばやがて淀にそのや知りながら済みます。そのわかりません。まずは死の残した記録。頼む。酒。あら、せっかくです。クスシをしていると。清めなど。はい。他にも痛みが絶えですが、まだ子供の自分はお酒の匂いが苦手。子供の頃から。はい。死の兄弟子たちと競うこの時世です。焼き。そうか。どうした。いいえ、それから時折忍びの者も参りました。一度。どう困っ。なかなかに喋らぬのです。どこが痛いのか、どれほど痛むのか、それがわからぬので並行しました。そうか。まるで人事のような物言い。なんだと。いいえ、何でもございません。流害を治すます。
Right, I think that was actually a reference to something. Possibly in the Hirata estate when we were there, we found a house that could be eavesdropped on, and we could hear somebody treating, or it sounded like they were looking after someone injured. And at the time I wondered if that was Wolf. And now I'm beginning to think it really was Wolf injured. I think we're going to get some more explanation of that on this this ending path. Emma 殿に。おう。その桜はですが。そう。です。何者かが。失わ持ち去られた枝に先に。行為。Okay, never mind. He's got nothing new to say. Okay, so I'm just going to head down to the first idol on the way down to the Sunken Valley. So now that we can swim around underwater, find that there's all sorts of loot to be found. And also, in some cases, enemies to be fought, so that's fun. So yeah, there's a Headless underwater. Actually, really easy to fight, to be honest. But I'm not doing it right here and now. I'll make a whole separate video about the Headless. Make sure there's no loot. So it seems that the Tengu is active.
Oh, Sekiro ka.
これは
He's like, we've already established that we know that this guy's
こ
Ishi.
やつらはどこからでも入り込む。切ってもキリがないわ。時にSekiro極めたか。はおお、Sekiro帯じゃ。
しかと
Sekiro
天狗殿
わしはもう少しここで行け。
Come on, could it be any more obvious that this guy is Ishi Nashina? Okay, well let's see what we got for that. Okay, so this is like the end ones where you've got to like max out the other skill trees to get this. I don't know where the hell my Senpu. I don't know where the hell the Senpu skill tree is or how to get it. It's a bit of a mystery, to be honest. So there's a couple of different paths around this area. So, firstly, you may want to go down here. So if you go along this way, you basically get to an area that you could see from Ashina Outskirts, and it took me quite a while, so it wasn't until my second playthrough till I found out how to get here. Quite easily overlooked. But basically there's a bunch of stuff here. Some angry ghosts. Just basic Ashina elite soldiers. Watch out for them, they're fucking dangerous. So you know when you're getting pacified agents that something spooky's around. Not something spooky is another headless. worth it just for these items. Headless. All of the headless enemies that give you basically perma sugar for each type of sugar. It's like 5 in total. Which is pretty cool. They're worth getting just for that. I've never bothered killing those guys, so I don't know if there's anything worthwhile from doing it. If there is, let me know in the comments. Much appreciated. Okay, well, wish me luck. Ah, nice one. Okay, so the path ahead is down this way to Sunken Valley. I'm gonna cut this short here because I'm really fucking tired and I need to go to bed. As much as I would love to play some more, it ain't happening tonight. Okay, right, well, that will do for today. Thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate anybody who does watch, and that's good stuff. Hopefully I can provide some more information and useful stuff going forward. Peace out.